So we are now going to be talking about another celebrity currently in the news, which is hard to see because there's so much that's going on with this story itself.
Mm-hmm.
We are talking about Lizzo. We are talking about Lizzo because three former dancers have come out, and I believe it's like in a 37-page document listed the alleged incidents that have happened to them. Jason, have you heard about this?
I've heard like bits and pieces of it, but I haven't heard like the full story. So I'm interested to hear what you have in store for us.
Okay, so there's a couple of things, and I just want to say, as this story comes out, more information's coming out. I want to say that Lizzo has come out on Twitter and posted that she is not the person the media is portraying her out to be, and also that she is not the victim. So there's a lot of stuff that has come out, especially recently. This is a developing story, so we'll just be going over a couple of the incidents that have happened and just give our opinion. But this is still developing as this goes. But to start us off, yes, three former dancers have come out and said that Lizzo has let me pull my notes. She has created a hostile work environment, has weight shamed, and has also done sexual harassment.
Damn, that seems a pretty hostile work environment right there. Kind of reminds me, was it the Ellen show?
I literally wrote down here
Oh,
Ellen DeGeneres. Yes,
yeah.
I literally wrote down Ellen DeGeneres because, Lizzo was a very body positive, conscious person, and some of these allegations that have been said are very disturbing. Even if it's just a fraction of what could be, it's still very it's wrong. It's wrong in general. And those are my opinions on that.
Yeah, because a lot of times, like if only the like small percentage of things that actually happen get reported, so there might be more things that haven't come out yet or come to light yet.
Yeah. Okay. So let me read a couple of things out because it is a lot, and I want to make sure. So it is alleged that she pressured one of the victims to touch a at a strip club.
Geez.
Yeah, and it was under false pretenses where the dancers, she had told the people to come out, and she didn't really explain where they were going, and then then by the time that the dancers found out where they were going to go, it was
like
too late to say no. So yeah,
I guess that it's definitely a weird situation where your like potential friend group is also people you hire.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we're gonna go out. It's gonna be great. Like I'm gonna surprise them by going here. It's gonna be so much fun. And it's like, but then like people will get uncomfortable with this. Like it's not especially if it's like work related.
Yes, and also in the comments, let me know if because there's a lot that's going on here. Let me know.
It's still going?
Yeah. Let me know if there's more or if anything else has happened about like this type of situation. But the other thing is that she also had a dance captain who was very religious.
Oh, okay.
With strong Christian beliefs, who would go and, I would say, push them onto the dancers about premarital situations and things of that sort. So there is a lot of pressure that was coming from that, and I believe that was where the hostile work environment was also coming from, because they wanted a certain direction for the dancer, at least the dance captain.
Yeah, that definitely could be leading to, well, I mean, 100% would probably, if they're being very pushy about their own personal beliefs.
Yes, and also there was a so there was a dance rehearsal that Lizzo was doing, and how the dancers put this is that it was a 12-hour exercise to see who was going to get fired.
Really?
Yeah, and
That's so messed up.
yeah, so at one
Oh
point,
my God.
one of the dancers soiled themselves because they did not
What?
want to get off stage for fear that they
Would
would
be
get fired because
Oh
it
my
would
goodness.
seem as they were not committed.
That's so insane. Okay, like that's a bit much. When I say a bit, I mean that's way too far.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll be putting the snippets here for the viewers and to see all of this
Yeah,
information.
because I mean, like, you're obviously gonna give it your all. Because like, even though it's like a bit of a like negative or well, 100% a negative in work environment, but like, you're definitely going to want to keep basically your dream job. Like, if you're a dancer, you want to be with like a star and like dance on stage. Like, that's the whole thing you want to do.
Yes, and the thing is, the first claim was, I believe, in Amsterdam, where that had happened with the dancers, the thing. But I'll put it up here too. But there is also another harassment claim where she was making statements about someone being gaining a little bit of weight. And I
Really?
believe the dancer had to explain to them about their situation and what was happening. So there was a lot that was happening there, but there was also another instance that I'm reading here because there's a lot of it here. And I'll
Yeah,
be
there's
posting it up.
a lot of tea.
The thing is too, the dancers were asking for more compensation for their downtime rate of 50% off their weekly pay, according to the suit that's currently happening. An accountant allegedly responded to them and told them, instead of 50%, we're going to give you 25%. And then they scolded them and said that they were being like they needed to accept it and that they're being disrespectful for asking for more. But I'll post that here too. I'm like paraphrasing some of these things too.
Yeah.
But it's
Basically that they're being greedy.
Yes. So it's kind of crazy on like the situation that's happening. And we just like, in general, it's like our thoughts are like, we hope that, at least my thoughts is like, I hope this isn't happening. Like, I hope it's not as bad as what I'm reading or what the news is coming out to say, because some of these things are they're really hard to read, and you have to realize that these are real people too, and we wouldn't want anything to happen to them in this capacity. So, or even just in general, but in this capacity. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're like looking at it, and if they were just doing a regular job and like this stuff was happening, it would be, like, oh, 100% not okay for this stuff to happen. But because it's like in the entertainment industry, it's like, well, it's like, it's more like you're out there in the public, you're kind of more on the risque side type thing. So it's like, okay, I don't know, it just seems like that. But I don't think that's definitely, it doesn't give like consent for that to happen, just because like the perception may or may not be there.
What's so crazy is that, when I read this, I was like, I'm actually not surprised, because I feel like I've read something like this before about Madonna, about something happening like on her tour and stuff like that. But if anything, we would want to hear from you guys, the viewers, on like, what are your thoughts on this, and what do you think about the situation? How do you feel about it? Leave that down in the comments down below. And we just want to say also, if you like this type of content, make sure you like and subscribe. We typically report on current events, news, and we put out videos daily.
Yeah, so if you want to join us on this journey, please subscribe.
Yes.